galaxies inside my iris, golden deep. While he was making promises he knew he couldn't keep. A consort to the crown, I wore a shadow in the night. He claimed he felt my every sting, it shivered in the night. But silence was his armor and his tongue was tied in knots. He lived within the tangled web of all his coward thoughts. He looked into the stars I held but couldn't face the sun. The unraveling of everything had only just begun. I am a goddess born of fire in the ancient sky. You can't see the constellations every time I cry. But you traded diamonds for the dust upon the floor and left your children crying at a cold and walls door. You thought that I would crumble, that I'd wither and I'd bend. But a queen don't need a coward who would play at being friend. He couldn't speak his truth to me, so he spoke to the wind, letting strangers in the garden where our secrets have been pinned. He brought a hollow woman in to fill the empty space with a common heart and spirit and a desperation face. Then came the betrayal like a blade against the bone. He abandoned all the blood we shared to leave me on my own. They tried to take my legacy, they tried to take my pride, clawing at my children while the coward went to hide.